Welcome back, and thanks for joining me for part 2 of this series. I stayed on the side of the mountain, just down the hill from Grandma and Grandpa's house. I stayed there for 2 nights, and then I ended up moving the truck up to the top of the mountain for a little bit flatter campsite. So after all the work was done at the house, getting Grandma and Grandpa settled in and building some handrails up the stairs, jumped on the bike, took off, worked my way up to the Cheaha State Park, and had a good time. Okay, so I am up here at Cheaha Mountain in Alabama. The tower road was closed, so I couldn't get to the highest point. So I'm now at Bald Rock, and we're going to take a walk down the scenic pathway and check it out. Can you believe this view? I mean, really, did you really think that this is Alabama? That's not what I'm thinking when I hear the term Alabama. Leaving the state park was even better than riding into it. This was a two-lane road down through the Talledega National Forest. And man, I just had the best time on this road right here. There was a few hunters and things out along the way. You could see them parked along the road, and they were out in the woods doing their thing, having a good time, enjoying the weather just as much as I was. It was about 37 degrees when I left the house, and when I got to the top of the mountain, it was probably about 38 degrees. Actually, at the end of the day, weather started getting really nice, and it was actually up to about 70 degrees at one point at the top of the mountain, which I didn't expect. When I got back down into the lower areas, it got back down into the 50s or so. But it was absolutely gorgeous riding. I had a blast for the day, and it's worth going back. It's worth checking out. I even ran into some dirt roads along the way. This is a nice little dirt road winding up around the top of the mountain. Nothing too technical, just a logging road or access road or whatever you want to call it. There was a house along the way. And you can see that it is a well-traveled road for a dirt road, but it just winds up around the top of the mountain. Nothing else up there. I ran across a Jeep that was sitting on the side of the road. They were out playing around. And man, I just had a blast. Had a blast. So this was the end of the day, winding down, coming back to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Their driveway is right up here on the right-hand side. Pulling in now. I had a car behind me. It kind of made me nervous because it's right on the corner there. But this is the driveway going up. It doesn't really show here, but the driveway in some spots is about a 30-degree incline. And it was really sketchy coming in here with the truck with the camper loaded on and the trailer behind it with the bike on the trailer. But you can see the house there on top of the hill, or mountain rather. It is technically a mountaintop. And there's Grandpa and Grandpa's house. And this was the end of my ride. Stay tuned for part 3 of this series. And thanks for watching.